In life, there are only lessons to take from losses, all right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take lessons from this loss, from Liverpool losing at home to Manchester United. A Liverpool team that have lost 3 games in a row prior to this. The momentum of losses have stopped because the international break has come at a great time for them to regroup, to kind of adjust and understand what they're meant to be doing on the football pitch together as a unit. Forget the politics, forget the profiles, put out a team that makes sense, a team that is cohesive, that know how to play whatever slot ball is meant to be. And we've learned lessons. You know what we've learned? We can't trust Liverpool. Liverpool cannot be trusted, cannot be relied upon, depended upon whatsoever in this title race. So, that is quite dark. That is new information to me. That is something that I'm having to, really comprehend. And I'm not going to do that alone. I'm not going to sit here and explain why this football club, after breaking the British transfer record twice in the same summer, are incapable of beating a mid-table Manchester United side. I'm not going to explain that because it's not my team. It's not my problem. It's becoming my problem, but I'm not going to explain it. Grizz Khan, please come in. Please. Because there's just no way there's no way. There's no way. Take a seat, sir. Please. Yeah, no problem. There's no problem. I just want some context. I have questions, I have queries, Q&A, context. QQQ. What was that? What was that?
My t-shirt says you'll never walk alone. My hat says you'll never walk alone. But right now, I feel like walking alone. I'm sorry to all your subscribers, to all your viewers. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. He's doing great work. But I feel as though I've let you down. I felt your pain today as well. And that was the worst part. Not only did I feel my pain, I felt your pain and Tobe's pain and all the other people that don't want this title race to be over. But I'm telling you now.
What?
I'm telling you now.
No, you're not telling me nothing. What are you telling me now?
I'm telling you now.
What?
This title race is over.
Oh my God.
I know when a title race is over.
Why are you
Arsenal
squinting?
Football Club.
Why are you squinting? This is not cool.
Arsenal Football Club, 19th of October, 7:11 p.m. You've won the title. Congratulations. Liverpool, I have no words for you right now. I have absolutely no words for you. That was embarrassing out. We lost to Palace, it wasn't embarrassing. We lost to your club, definitely wasn't embarrassing. We lost to Galatasaray away, that wasn't embarrassing. This was embarrassing. Ask all the questions you want of Slot, the signings, the money spent. Everyone is accountable when you win. Everyone is accountable when you lose. I will be taking questions.
This is not a press conference. Where is Salah? Where is Salah? Why is Salah shanking shots like Nunes? Why is Salah shooting in that insane, erratic fashion? You can lose your pace. You can use your dribbling. You can lose those assets of your game. But the finishing and the technique should remain the same. Where is the £130 million Isak missing chances, bro? 1v1, he's putting it into the keeper's palms. Where is Liverpool Football Club? Where's Gakpo, the best left winger last season in the league? He's crossing it and inshallah into the clutches, into the gloves of the goalkeeper.
You saw him do that how many times?
How many times, bro? And then the header that he missed. It was a free header outside of the box. How are you missing that?
He tried to find the corner in an open goal.
What in the world was I watching in that front line?
He tried to find the corner in an open goal. He tried to place it in an open.
Why is Frimpong better on the right than Salah in this game, creating 2 big chances? One where it should be a goal, and the other where, no one was running into that opportunity. Good cross. Why is Ekitike better than Isak right now? Politically, when we know he can't play ahead of Isak because he costs 130 million. And you guys, we were just talking about it, you know, in hindsight, maybe you should have bought like a Mateta for cheaper, a different profile to a Ekitike who's a baby Isak, so you have two of the same profile. You don't have any differential, any sort of diversity in the front line. And then the midfield. Why is Gravenberch coming off because he's injured or whatever happened to him, and then Szoboszlai is going to right back instead of the right back coming off for the right back, which is Bradley. Frimpong's going to right wing. Where is the midfield? Jones is going next to Wirtz in a double pivot. There's no holding midfielder. Endo's not.
Matisse, this is you're a Chelsea fan. You're a Chelsea fan. You feel like this. You're acting like this. You're behaving like this. You're talking like this. You're questioning like this. Imagine me right now. Imagine me right now. I'm out.
Yeah, you gotta go because you're squinting, and you're squinting. You shouldn't be squinting.
I'm out. Never walk alone. Walking alone.
Ignore him because he just said they're out the title race. Ignore that because we got to find a way through this, don't we, Liverpool fans? We got to find and regroup and find some confidence within us to plough along and find a way. The Liverpool way. I don't like this situation. I don't like this situation. And you know why I don't like it? Because it's becoming very apparent to me very quickly that a lot of people aren't capable for the war. Unfortunately, not my own doing, my team is going through an injury crisis. We've had a lot of moments, shall we say, red cards and whatnot, as well as ending the window in the fashion we did, which has kind of not allowed us to kick on in the manner that we should have. So I am having to leave the war. You saw me leave the war against Brighton. This man is leaving the war. Big Steve will be in the war, but I don't trust him either. It's hard on or bust. It's becoming very apparent very quickly that things are unraveling before my very eyes, and I'm not happy. I am very, very unhappy because I am foreseeing the future, and the future is dark. There are fireworks going off. It could be Diwali. It could be Arsenal winning the league. And this is what makes me angry. Everyone has time and patience until something nasty happens around them in the London town, and it's happening. Things are happening. Bad things are happening. We cannot trust that lot. That man is a broken man. And you're lucky, AGT, and you're lucky, Hassam, that you're not living closer, because I would have brought you in next to argue your case as to why we should not spare you. What the absolute F is happening at that football club? They spent all that money and they're still looking like that. There's no balance. There's no balance. And it's scary because people are saying, oh, we'll just wait until it clicks. We're waiting. We're waiting. When is it going to click? Manchester United today, by the way, let me just give you some credit. Absolutely fantastic performance. That lineup from Almiron, spot on. You're playing, forget Sesko, he's on the bench. I said it on the Big Six. Mason Mount, that is absolutely integral to making sure that you're not outnumbered in midfield. We know that Bruno Fernandes is not scanning the back, over his shoulder for the runs off him, peeling off as well as he should, because he's not a proper pivot player. Casemiro, he's an older guy, great performance, but then has to come off for Agate. Playing Mason Mount was integral because it allows you to go into that 3-5-2. It allows you to go into that block. And you got that goal so early, it was perfect for you. And Mbeumo gets that goal. It's a great little reverse pass from Diallo, I believe. And then it sets you into that little kind of mid-low block. And that's perfect for you because you're better on the counter on the break. Liverpool are always susceptible to conceding chances. And in that first half, yes, they could have had more goals, but so could have Manchester United. That's what's so scary. Man United could have scored more goals today. Liverpool's finishing was poor. Man United could have scored more. But these two shouldn't even be sitting, dining at the same table. Manchester United are absolutely all over the shop in regards to where they're at as a football club. And they went to Anfield, to the champions, to the team that is meant to be leading this Premier League race. And they deserve to beat them. They deserve to beat them. And the people that are coming off the bench for Liverpool that are cheaper and are meant to be, not the spine, the core, they're playing better than the guys that are meant to be depended on and relied upon. It is scary and it's dark. But fair play to Manchester United. Mbeumo was always the outball. Always the outball, And this is even with Diallo playing against them at left wing back for the majority of the match. Fantastic performance from De Ligt. Maguire, incredible header. Slabhead of Anfield, they're calling him. They're ready to knight him, the Arsenal fans. They're knighting him, slabhead of Anfield. I am very, very angry because I've had a great weekend. We've won. Tottenham have lost. Tobes' head is in Pluto, in Mars. But when Turkish is grinning at me and he's doing up cigars and he's out here doing up the icy pollens and he's upstairs in the kitchen just happy and just looking at the decor and the grand designs and, I might remodel the place. What the absolute F is going on in that mob house, in that Big Six house? It is, the wheels are falling off. I don't know if I can continue in this jurisdiction any longer. Me personally, me, myself, and I am considering my future at the Big Six because I cannot watch Turkish LDN in this form, in this fashion. He is on a villain arc like you've never seen it before. And it is all because of one team, and that is Liverpool FC. Because if it was my team who had broken the British record, which we have done, my team that have broken the British record in the same window twice, we would be getting corn. We would be getting coleslaw for this, yeah? So you are going to hold a whole heap of it. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be peak this week and deserved because this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable of the highest order. So just remember that. There was a friendship, not even a friendship, let's not lie. There was not even a respect. There was I don't know, what can we describe this as? A last resort option that you guys and me, we would have a similar view of the way this should all work out. And unfortunately, it's not materializing in that fashion. So I'm going to have to move on. And pastures new. Big Steve, I'll be contacting you very soon. We're going to talk. We're definitely going to talk. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk. And in regards to this game, I've never seen a football club spend that kind of money and look so disorientated since my own club a few years ago. So this is why I'm so angry when I watch Chelsea games, because I realize what is at risk and I want us to be involved. I want us to go for the league. I'm very aware that we're not ready and I'm trying to force us to be. And I went to war and I nearly died. Manchester City, I don't really know what you have in store for anyone. But we're going to talk. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Is a fucking disgrace. Is a fucking disgrace. And that's all I have to say. Love and guidance in a bit, people. Peace.